What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven here with your afternoon snap, and today I am playing in week 4 of the Snap Judgements League, and I'm already 3-0. If you have not already seen the previous videos, make sure to check those out, but so is my opponent, meaning we are both already qualified for the next phase of this competition. So my opponent suggested, what if we play a Redwing Duel? And that sounded like a fun idea for content to me, and it wound up being way more fun than I even anticipated. I had not played this deck before these games. I had not even played with Redwing. This was totally going in blind, had not done the weekend missions yet, so there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but this winds up being an incredible match of Marvel Snap. Obviously, I'm not playing Ghost Spider turn 1 ever, right? And yeah, it looks like my opponent is playing a pretty similar deck list to me here. We'll definitely play Hawkeye, Cape Bishop. Acid Arrow in Atlantis would be a reasonable plan. We don't get it, though. Redwing this turn could be fine. Kiln, I was thinking, could be an interesting one for War Machine specifically. So we could do something like... We could do something like War Machine, pull it into Kiln with Grapple Arrow, blink it into Magneto or Infinaut, and then play Red Hulk in Atlantis? Sure. So if that's the plan, we need to go like this. This pulls your next played card, right? Yeah, so next turn we're going to play War Machine, pull it into Kiln. We're not going to be making use of War Machine in this case, but we will have a ton of power in Kiln, and then we'll have a big Red Hulk. And if we can Magneto and disrupt their Hope Summers, that also seems like it could be a lot of fun. I feel like they are reasonably likely to be playing the exact same list. We've seen Hope Summers, we've seen Red Hulk. We're both just copying the same list from KM Best. I'm even going to hit him with this. And we'll see if we are playing the exact same 12 cards. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I like that I am not ever letting their Red Hulk grow throughout the rest of the game. Ooh, they are going for Redwing and a big card in Kiln. Could this be a game winner? Well, it can't ever be, because I'm going to replace this with a Magneto or something. Oh, Ebony Maw. Huh. So here's the interesting thing. I now feel like this is overkill. But it's overkill that moves their Redwing and Hope Summers. And so it gives me a lot of points over in Fisk Tower over them too. Oh, and they also just shrunk their Redwing, so it's like no points over in Kiln anyways. That's fine. Let's Magneto him out of here. The thing that I really like about this is disrupting the Hope Summers energy. They could be Magnetoing me this turn, trying to Magneto my dude. Not really going to work out. All right, now we're tied in Fisk Tower. So, seems like... Oh, I don't have my... I thought I had my War Machine. I don't have my War Machine, so I will just drop a big Red Hulk. I'm sure this is fine enough, though. I'm up by 15 points here. Yeah, they got to skedaddle. Victory. Definitely the exact same deck list. I'll hit him with one of these. 2 cubes, it's going to be... I feel like when we're both playing the same deck here, it's going to be pretty telegraphed what we're both doing. So we might be playing a few 2-cubers, you know? Electro does not set you up well for Redwing into Ghost Spider. I guess you go turn 3 Redwing, turn 4 Ghost Spider plus Electro, potentially. Though I know really what Electro is trying to do here is set you up for a blink on turn 4. Krakoa is an interesting location. we're just going to have to keep on growing their Red Hulk, unfortunately, in this one. I could Redwing into Krakoa. It's not the craziest idea. I also do kind of like... Okay, wait a minute. If we can Electro War Machine, then turn 5 I can Infinaut into Krakoa. And I think that might just be my best play in a lot of scenarios. They are also possibly looking to ramp out into Krakoa and get a lot of value there, but they get to do it with Hope Summers, so it's a little bit more flexible for them, but hopefully a little bit more high rolly for me. Potentially not, though. They're looking at a 19 power Red Hulk here, considering this is all we got. On the final turn, we might be able to Redwing plus Ghost Spider plus play whatever Infinaut pumped up, if that's like a Hope Summers. So there is still a lot of potential. They're also going for the War Machine, so we might drop a pair of Infinauts into Krakoa this turn. This could be a really big game. I mean, if not, they're still playing a 19 power Red Hulk. That is just about the same here, right? And then I'm really hoping to hit one of these two cards with my plus 20 power. They're beating me by 1 in Krakoa, barring anything else. Redwing is also not that fantastic of a play, considering it's not super likely to hit Magneto specifically. All right. We both Infinaut. Oh, they go for a 22 power Infinaut, even bigger. Or 21 power. Araña's only plus 1 now. And I hit the Red Hulk. So this battle's here, right? And then this battle's here. It's not the craziest idea to stay in it here for 2 cubes. I think we'll stay in it for 2 cubes. If they snap, maybe we'll retreat. They are going to battle for every location, and they've got Hawkeye. Hawkeye beats me by 1 in the sewer system. I do come up on top in Sacred Timeline, but they'll get me here and take the win. All right, 2 cubes a pop now, both down to 8 cubes rather, in our Redwing duel. This was Flan's idea, by the way. I might have said that at the top of the video, but Flan was like, let's do a Redwing duel, because I said that I purchased the card. And yeah, fun. We're both just playing the exact same deck list, of course. I imagine their remaining cards here are going to be the same as mine: Magneto, Electro, and what is missing? Oh, Red Hulk, which it's just not showing me here for some reason. Oh, I guess because they never actually played it, right? Cool. Araña is a fine start. I'm fine playing that into Crown City. No Red Hulk for me. They might have a Red Hulk, though. Nothing I can do about that just yet. Do they have it? They've had it every other game so far. Hawkeye, good play. No Red Hulk, though. That's good. No! My Infinaut. They're Redwing. I guess I'll take it. Last chance for me to play Ebony Maw here, too. This feels like a pretty terrible result for me. I guess I'm just hoping to draw War Machine now. You could always Redwing out this Ebony Maw, too. Alright, yep, Hope Summers. That's all I got. Nothing crazy. They are also really doing nothing here, which is kind of wild. I mean, there's no real reason for me to play Ghost Spider. I think I'm just playing Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, and then next turn I'm going to blink it plus play one of the arrows. Oh, the arrows cost so much here now, too, with the sandbar. That's why all they did was play one arrow. Alright. I mean, I don't like anything about what's been happening this game so far. But we will get a pair of arrows for ourselves. They acid arrow me, and Ghost Spider the acid arrow into Crown City. Not super impressive, gotta say. Not super impressive. They don't have any ramp here, which honestly possibly just makes this snappable. I could blink and then hit a... Well, even if I hit the War Machine, that's fine, because that could allow me to Ebony Maw plus Red Hulk on the final turn. I do kind of want to use this Ghost Spider. Could even see something crazy like... this. I do wonder if a snap makes my opponent retreat here, just because what are they doing? They don't even have Araña anymore. They could still have Grapple Arrow. I think I snap, just because what have they got going on? I could blink the Ghost Spider instead, but I think this is fine. Yeah, I think that just scares them away because they didn't have anything. I don't really have anything either, but that is the pressure of the snap. They've got some good emotes there. They're definitely beating me on the emote game. Something that I could definitely do with leveling my collection up with. But yeah, I think they're happy to get out of that one for 1 cube. The snap there is like a reminder, like, hey, by the way, you're allowed to retreat in this game. I don't know if you forgot. Feast is kind of a crazy location in a Red Hulk mirror match. I think I just put out a YouTube short about Feast versus Red Hulk the other day. So this is going to allow me to Electro this turn if I want. If I find the... Oh, that's pretty good, right? I was going to say if I find the War Machine. I think we're just snapping to Electro in Feast, and I can blink it or War Machine next turn. This all seems like a lot of fun. Don't know what I gave them, but Blink is a really, really fantastic hit for me. I might wind up blinking this Electro into a Blink, which I guess would be a bit of a bummer. But 50-50, we get to turn it into a Magneto. If they don't play anything next turn, it's also a little bit awkward because then I don't get extra Feast energy, and I will only have... No, I'll still have 5 energy next turn. Never mind. 3 energy natively, 1 from Feast, 1 from Electro. All of that is looking really good. They have priority, so I cannot pull their Hope Summers with Magneto first. But this is still a fantastic play. Do I want to just keep on generating energy? I feel like, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to beat them if I just keep on making energy. Next turn I get to play like War Machine Hawkeye or something crazy. And maybe we'll set ourselves up for a scenario. Okay, yeah, Redwing's pretty good too, right? And then they're just clearing out Vormir. Alright, Infinaut. But now we can just avoid the White Palace, and that's my Infinaut. Yeah, we hit the blink. It's a bit of a bummer. So with 6 energy this turn, I was thinking precisely that would be perfect to go Hawkeye War Machine. Next turn, I will have 6 energy, enough to drop Hawkeye or Infinaut, potentially into Feast. But also we'll play around with my opponent, potentially giving us extra energy too. Magneto. Okay. They're battling for some one-sided extra energy. Could go Acid Arrow into White Palace. I don't think that actually does anything for me. And both of us have now unlocked Vormir. So, it does feel like this turn I'm going to play one big boomer, right? And then next turn, I'm probably going to play Infinaut, Ebony Maw, and Grapple Arrow. I don't think I ever battle for this location, ever. And I think with Infinaut plus Grapple Arrow plus Ebony Maw for 30 power here, I'm gonna just be all right. Yeah, and I want the extra energy from Feast. Let's go for it. I now have an extra energy, so could also play Ghost Spider. Can't quite play the Magneto. Didn't draw Redwing. That could have been an alright draw, though. Yeah, never fantastic, I don't think. I'm only up by 1 here, and I'm up by 12 here. They can't play Infinaut this turn. They could play another Red Hulk, which is only 10. So if that's their best play, I think that this is just... Actually, I think we just throw this guy here, and then just throw a bunch of these cards over here. I think that this just always wins, and it looks like they may have already even retreated. Nope, they're battling. Up by, what is this, 19 power? Can't be another Infinaut though, right? Could be a tech card. We haven't seen their whole deck yet. Electro, not gonna do it, and blink on the Electro. Wait a minute, that's Infinaut. Oh, thank goodness, it's War Machine. 50-50, dodged the 50-50. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I don't even. I'm not gonna BM because that was really close. But dang. Okay, I could have lost. Have to remember. Wow, that's a crazy play with 8 energy to be able to just blink a card and potentially get an infinite and a blink for 27 power on the final turn. That could have been gnarly. I really did not have a great way to play around that, because it would have just been a 50-50 which location happened to randomly work out. I think we'll play the Vibranium here. Though I do have War Machine already, so I guess I'll play Vibranium here just to satisfy the Red Hulk. Ooh, they are not satisfying my Red Hulk this turn. Interesting maneuver. Dark Dimension. Alright, I don't want to set myself up for an Acid Arrow here either. I'll just play Hawkeye Cape Bishop here. Might run out of space. I think I'm probably going to be fine. If they don't play Hawkeye Cape Bishop this turn, that kind of indicates that they are looking to blink their Vibranium or something else pretty sketchy. Ooh, Superflow could be a godsend location for them here. I was about ready to snap, but that's a bit of a bummer. Do think I will probably just play Hope Summers here then. Next turn play War Machine on it. And then I might wind up playing Electro on like the penultimate turn. Not exactly sure. Probably just play Red Hulk on turn 5 though. I can draw Infinaut, that could be reasonable for me here too. They go Hope over there, and they lock themselves out of Superflow. Meanwhile, I find Redwing, so that could provide an interesting play for the final turn of the game, but I think for right now I'm just playing War Machine on this every time. I don't think it's worth snapping. There is some pressure in the snap to just make this the very last game, but I'm also fine with playing another game here. I do not mind either way. Not that I'm convinced I'm going to win this game at all. So, yeah, I am thinking some sort of final turn that's like Ghost Spider the Redwing plus drop a pair of arrows. But that doesn't seem super exciting at the same time, right? They can now drop an Infinaut and beat the Red Hulk. Can punish them if they play... Oh, they can Araña into Hope Summers this turn. That's a pretty neat play. I'll just play my Red Hulk here. It kind of gives up what's going on, but they're going to know I mean, they would know that I played Red Hulk into Dream Dimension, probably. They've got an interesting way to check that if they don't spend all of their energy, though I do imagine they'll spend all of their energy this turn. But basically, like if I played Red Hulk here and then they don't grow my Red Hulk, or they try to grow my Red Hulk, but it doesn't grow, they don't see the animation, they would know that it's here anyways. And I would lose out on the value from it potentially growing. They do just ultimately play 2 Dark Dimensions, so they only have 6 energy on this final turn. I can play Ebony Maw, that's a decent amount of power. We know that this is Magneto, Red Hulk, or Infinaut, and it's probably not Red Hulk. Though I have spent all of my energy every turn, actually. This could super easily be Red Hulk. It's probably Infinaut, though, hoping to just beat my Red Hulk. So I think that we dodge this location. Beat them by 17 here. And then what? Just play like this? This beats Magneto? That's kind of silly. I mean, like, there's no way that I can battle for this center location, right? 11, 15, 17. Nah. So, yeah, I think I'll just play it out for 3 cubes here. Not super exciting, but we'll see what they came up with. Maybe should have played Ebony Maw over here. They are blinking. Oh, that blinks the War Machine. Oh, neat. And then Ebony Maw. Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie here. And then I think they win on differential if this is Infinaut. Yeah, 16-11. Dang. So if I had played the Ebony Maw here, I would have won the Super Flow as well. It's really hard to predict the output of this deck, especially as I've never played it or played against it before. Wound up being a 3-cuber regardless there, I suppose. Ebony Maw into Grand Central seems totally respectable, right? Yeah. I want to get these cards out of my hand here, too. And then we will Hawkeye center. I actually think I like Hawkeyeing here, just so that way I've got a guaranteed location to play 2 cards into Hope Summers. No plays yet for my opponent. Acid Arrow could certainly be some nice junk. Stark Tower could be good to play. A basic arrow, though, as well. Sorry, my chair's making a little bit of noise here. And yeah, they are loading up over in Stark Tower. So I think this is a pretty good gotcha moment. They don't have an Acid Arrow themselves. I don't think they're likely to play 2 cards into Stark Tower. So I think in most scenarios, this is just a very good move. And then speaking of good move, I could play Redwing and then Ghost Spider into Stark Tower next turn. Could also play Magneto into Stark Tower next turn. Oh, they're typing something on the Discord. Oh, they said doing stuff around the house and talking with the wife was a mistake in hindsight. Well, that'll learn ya. Let's snap here. Let's snap to Acid Arrow. It's kind of a late snap, a little bit of a scummy tactic, especially as they were tabbed out and talking to me. Kind of telegraphs the Acid Arrow play coming in, too. But it's just such a good maneuver if we're able to pull it off. They do have access to Ghost Spider, so they could move their cards around. They could also blink this War Machine. It's not unreasonable either. So I think we want to do this. And and that will make me winning in Stark Tower, of course, blinks aside. I do also kind of want to play the basic arrow here. That way I've got a higher... But then I'm not playing anything on the final turn of the game, so I guess I can never do that. I have to leave open Central Park. Is there any scenario? No, there isn't. Where I could just, like, play nothing this turn? I don't think that there is. Yeah, because then I won't have the extra energy to play Ghost, Spider, plus Infinaut on the final turn. I'll just do this. Seems good enough. This doesn't look like a blink. Let's see what they got. We're winning in Stark Tower, which is hopefully just enough. I get the Infinaut out for free. They Ghost Spider out the War Machine. That is going to open up Stark Tower for them. And then they play Electro plus Ebony Maw, and we could maybe get Magneto into Grand Central. No, it's unfortunately going to be a basic arrow. Oh, and then a Magneto for me, pulling over my Redwing, opening Stark Tower back up. Which means if they have an Infinaut for the final turn, they have got me here. Red Hulk is probably always better. Red Hulk's 13 power and doesn't move in War Machine. Wait, do I need it to move in War Machine? I think I just always lose if they have Infinaut. They might not have Infinaut. All right. They said this deck is so finicky and requires so much brain power. Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on with all of the different movement-related things and lockouts and sequencing and stuff like that. It's also, like, brand new, too, so we're both definitely just learning the ropes here, and let's see if Red Hulk is going to be bigger than the Infinaut. Negative. I do get a little bit of extra power on it, but now we're down to the final cubes. 2 cubes to 3. And we'll hit them with this Devil Dino yet again as we move into round number 7. Project Pegasus. Do I draw something good? Oh gosh, this could just be absolutely terrible for me. Wow. I mean, there's no way around this. This could just be really, really, really bad. If they drop an Infinaut or even like a Red Hulk or something. I don't even know what to do. I'll play this. Okay, they don't have anything great either. We both played our Electro second so that we could actually, wait, they didn't. I played my Electro second so that I could maybe find a blink for it. Ooh, Ant Maze for Redwing. That's funny. Cool. That could be helpful. We're going to hope to get Acid Arrow and lock them out of Project Pegasus again. Nice, we do. And they have the War Machine. Oh no, Krakoa. Oh, I only get to play 1 card each turn? Oh, so if I'm not blinking this Electro, I'm losing. And I'm not blinking this Electro. I should not have played it at all. Okay, yeah, a lot going on in this one. It probably has to be Redwing here, then. I also kind of need War Machine next turn, so I can go War Machine, Magneto into Krakoa. See what this does for me, though. It's going to give me my Magneto, sure, so we potentially... Now, we only kind of lock them out of Ant Maze, because they are going to move out with this card. Oh no, but then they'll get locked out of Ant Maze when Redwing drops in a card. So if it's a clunker, it's a blink on the Redwing, turning it into Red Hulk. Definitely not a clunker. Actually quite good. So I have to battle for Ant Maze, which is going to be tough. This is 9 more power into Ant Maze. I'm sure they can easily beat me in Krakoa. I'm giving up on Project Pegasus. I think this is my only out. And I think they'll easily, be able to beat me over in Krakoa. So, gotta give it up to them. And unfortunately, I think we've got to give up this match. I could skip this turn so I could play an Infinaut. War Machine is my best draw by far, allowing me to actually play the game again. Okay. And then what? If I draw Infinaut, I can play Infinaut plus Acid Arrow. Play Infinaut plus Pim Arrow over into Project Pegasus. I mean, they know I cannot win in Krakoa until I play this. Then maybe I can. All right. Then maybe we get... I mean, I think they just full commit to Project Pegasus this turn. And that's going to be a commit with an Araña and a 27 power Redwing. I forgot they were getting the Krakoa bonus. So it's not even much of a mind game here. I'm just going to full send in Krakoa. And... okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait. This could do it. I unfortunately cannot play the Acid Arrow and the Pim Arrow and the Blink. But I do get to play this. I mean, if I hit Infinaut, aren't I just fine here? What happens if they Magneto my Redwing out of Ant Maze? Then I lose, right? Maybe they will Magneto the Electro, though, instead. So that's kind of a 50-50. Sure. All right, 50-50 to win. I'll take it. Oh, they go for Ebony Maw into Krakoa for 8 points. But I think I actually managed to find a win here. This is a crazy deck. Wow. Wow, did not see that one coming. We're back in the game now. And we move on to the final game for the final cubes. This is a tight one. Anybody's game here, definitely a sweaty match for a pretty silly match. But 2 competent players here. I mean, to stroke my own ego, toot my own horn a little bit. I think we got 2 competent players battling. We've also got a limbo game, which is going to make it pretty, just a little even spicier. I think having 1 more power lead is good. I get a Red Hulk growth here, which also seems nice. I would have liked Acid Arrow for Thunderbolt's tower, but I will take Grapple Arrow for Redwing as well. And, I feel like I am playing a Redwing next turn, and then I'm blinking it into one of these 2. This all seems reasonable, right? I don't have to play the Grapple Arrow here. I could just play Basic Arrow this turn. Sure. That punishes me if I find one of, like, Araña specifically, maybe? Alright, they are setting up for a Blink, of course. And we are going to Redwing. Sure. And then next turn I'm going to be blinking the Redwing, and then maybe blinking the Blink. Probably not, though. We should have pretty big points in Limbo. They've got a pretty nice lead in Thunderbolts on me, though. This could be a double Blink. No, wait. How could it be a double Blink? Oh, that was such a swing and a miss there. That's unfortunate. I probably still just blink the Redwing, and I feel like I might need to battle over in Thunderbolts right now. Yeah, I think we need to do this. because we can only put one more card into limbo, so it seems possible that we lose this location. They have 6 energy this turn already. Alright, War Machine's good. That keeps my Infinaut as an option in the deck. They do lock me out of limbo, though. And I think there's nothing I can do about this. I think I've always lost this location now. Yeah, so I just have to try to get as much points into Thunderbolt's tower as possible, which is definitely doable, right? Like, next turn I can Ghost Spider, blink it, and play an Ebony Maw for a bunch of points across the board. It's just going to be a little bit tricky about exactly how much they are planning on putting out, and I don't want to draw the Infinaut as well. If I draw the Infinaut, then I get to play Ebony Maw plus Infinaut, which I guess is still fine. They might just hard commit for Thunderbolts, at which point I need to hard commit for Thunderbolts too. No, they're gonna battle for all 3 locations, make it tricky on me, which makes sense. I'm now leading in Thunderbolts, down in Time Theater. And this is what it's going to come down to. There's also like a little bit of a puzzle just in terms of how you need to play these cards in what order, but it's a 50-50 that we get to blink this Ghost Spider into an Infinaut. They're winning here, so don't they just battle for this location? Thing is, I get a cleaner play. If I just play the Ghost Spider here, blink it, and then I get 14 points over here. That might not be enough, though. Let's try this. Red Hulk is potentially... That's going to tie this location. Oh my, this is so, so tight. Ebony Maw. Ghost Spider the Ebony Maw. Blink the Ghost Spider into Infinaut. Win on differential. Wow, actually just straight up win the match as they grow my Red Hulk too. Incredible, incredible battle there, Flan. But we are ultimately able to take the victory in this Redwing duel. Thank you very much for this idea. And thank you very much, everybody, for watching. That's going to be it for me for this one. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.